Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Okay. I think today I'm going to try to put some humor in today because I think that, and I really pray that it just sticks to this, right? I mean, look, I really feel like someone is really just bored, right? They're just bored with their day-to-day routine. Okay. But where I'm finding humor here is that I looked at the planets and where they are today too. Okay, we've got uh, keep in mind that this is Mars. The tower is Mars. Okay, which is normally in Aries, which is fine there, but it's in Gemini today, right? So the humor is coming in because it's lighting up, you know, the Gemini, the third house, right, and it's crossing right over to Sagittarius. One's got the push. Gemini's got the push of Mars there, right? And Saturn has got the limitations of Saturn, right? So it's that push pull in two houses that one wants to pretend that emotions don't exist, right? And the other one recognizes emotions only in verbiage on a piece of paper. So the dynamic here is that no one's wanting to really feel anything. That worries me because we come in with the Four of Cups. Okay, that is, I believe, Moon in Cancer. Okay, the clingy, right? The not willing to let something go. Uh, very erratic. Can be very moody. Okay, I'm only pointing these things out, guys. This is a general read. It's for everyone, but we've got planets all over creation today, literally. And it's not just today, but they're one's in retrograde, one's coming out, one's going in. They're basically shaking hands as they're doing a dance here. So one day we wake up and we feel this way, and the next day we wake up and we feel the complete opposite way. That's the only reason I'm using the planets now, because it explains why our emotions are so erratic too, right? We just don't know whether we're coming or going each day. So I'm just trying to point this out here because we've come in with the Four of Cups as our energy. Okay, I pulled a fortune card too, and we've got the Wizard. Okay, we've got the Tower card with the Ace of Wands. Okay, and then we've got the Eight of Swords on the outbound here. I'm going to go through the dynamic from just a showing you exactly how it could be something as little as, you know, being bored, right? To something as significant as, you literally blow through your house, and have an affair or something like that, or cheat on your partner or something like that. It can be one extreme or the other because we've got no earth element in here, which means that there's no grounding. Okay. That's when our day to day we get put in a rut, right? And we just can't get out, which would be the Eight of Swords. It could be something as little as that. Okay. Um, it's that nervous feeling too. Okay. The insecurity feeling. And you have a hard time making decisions. Okay. That would be better today if you had a hard time making a decision and you didn't make one, right? That would be like just that your life is bored, something's got to be shaken up, because the Four of Cups is, the music changes, so does the dance, right? But if it doesn't, that's when you get bored. That's when, we've got the Two of Cups, okay, and that's the new relationship, right? It's just lovely, that just, new love feeling. And then we've got the Three of Cups where we're like, oh, this is great, right? We're going out on a date and we're actually still wearing heels and a lipstick, right? Like that's just wonderful. Then we hit the Four, right? And it's Monday night and now we're just, in front of the TV, right? No lipstick, no shoes. There's really nothing there, right? No, it's just day-to-day stuff. But it's up to you, which is the Wizard card to spruce up your life a little bit. I really think someone is just in a rut, be it on any front. It can be, oops, sorry. It can be anything. I just threw that out there because I'm trying to add some humor to the day, because in all honesty, we've got to just keep it here. These planets can really make us mad if we don't keep our humor. So just shake up you've got to, the Tower card is a major card, so it's not something that's going to be changed. But I want to say this, like the Wheel of Fortune, right? the natural order of things is only going to let you be complacent in your life for a certain amount of time, right? If you're in a rut, you know you're in a rut, but you can't get out of a rut. This is when the Tower card's going to come in, and it's going to say, we're just going to shake things up for you a little bit. Okay, but this is like the extreme, and it kind of reminds me of where the planets are today. You've got Gemini that's going to, you know, ignore the emotion and just push through it, you know, trying to lay the plan out. And I think you may have tied yourself up because there's no grounding. Like I say, it's a hard time making decisions, you know, getting out of ruts, and that could very easily account for this, right? And now you've got Saturn in Sagittarius, which is about limitations, right? Again, another sign that doesn't do well with uh, emotion, right? That can go into the kind of the controlling aspect of it on the swinging of the pendulum. And then you've got the Four of Cups in here, which is, you know, the moon in Cancer, which is, you know, the erratic. I'm either gonna not show you how I feel, or I'm gonna, you know, become the codependent, obsessed, stalking partner, right? So it's, you can see the polar opposites in here. But what I want to say is, I really think for the majority of you today, it's just some area of your life is boring, okay? This can be something too, guys, that, you know, one thing ends, like a job ends, and another one starts, right? So if something happens on the job front, just know another one's coming in here, okay? But the outbound card is the Eight of Swords. I really just think you're not sure, you know, due to the lack of earth element today, how to get out of this rut that you've got yourself into. I really think that that's just it. If it's something more substantial, right? I'm putting this out here because if this crosses your mind, and you know, these planets, like I said, they make people mad. They do things they normally wouldn't do. You don't want to do this, because this is really just ripping through your life. And then this Eight of Swords is really going to be, you know, a court issue, right? So we don't want to do that. Okay. That this, you know, this can also come up in here too. There could be legal issues too. Now that I mentioned that, that actually could be something that comes up too. But for the majority of us, honestly, I just think that your life has become too complacent. You know, you may be in a job that is long worn out, because this can really be, you know, you want to do this on your own. You don't want the universe to come in and clear the lot for you. You kind of want to get ahead of this, because this again is like, you know, you lose the job, or the relationship is boring. You want to get ahead of the relationship that's boring before something really detrimental happens, right? And there's no do-over after that. And you want to get ahead of, you know, a job that's boring too, because what that's going to do is it's going to shut you down anyway. And this is the energy that you want to use to break through these barriers to get the jobs and the things that you want, right? Now is not a time to be asleep at the wheel. So you want to get ahead of that, because when the Tower card comes in, right, there goes the job. You know, here's the new potential, but am I skilled for it, right? It's that kind of dynamic. So again, majority of you, I really think it's just something mundane. You need to shake up your life a little bit, you know, be that in whatever fashion, you know, that is to you. But these are extreme opposites. I want to say that again. That's why I think these signs where these planets are is hysterical, because they are literally complete opposites, right? This is clearing the lot. This is burning down the village, right? It's and then you're left feeling like, oh crap, now what? You know, so you don't want to do something just to shake up your day that really shakes up your day. You know, you want to do something a little bit different. But if you're thinking about ending something, right, and to start something new, you've got it right here. This is the green thumb from the universe. But the reason that I point out the other opposite about the, you know, the infidelity thing is because this is a phallic card. Okay, so I have to point that out, because all of you were in different places, right? So, you know, so there you have it here. You don't want to go, you know, burning through the village here, because you're really gonna, you know, end up in that court issue I spoke about. So there you have it. I would take today with a sense of humor, because it really is. You've got to laugh it off, right? But you don't want to be blowing through your house like this. You know, you want to just do something different, you know, like maybe just do something different, something that, you know, what a rut is to you, and it can be the littlest thing that gets you out of it, right? So We don't need to go to these extremes. Okay. So there you have it. I hope that I helped you in some way. We've got the wizard card in here, which she's telling you that you have the skills to get yourself out of this. Just, there's a thought too, just, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Just, you have, this is just, you want to do it too in a way because the wizard card is like the magician. That card in this kind of situation is the, do something massively extreme, total misuse of power, right? Or you can use your powers for good today, right? And just do something a little bit less dramatic, but more exciting. So there you go. I hope that I helped you in some way. I think today is going to be a fun day. I really do. Just think of something maybe different to do today in whatever form that is to you. Okay? Thank you so much. I hope I helped you in some way. If you need a private reading, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Okay? Thank you so much.